It is my belief that Coinbase has no Bitcoin and is running a scam. That's what I believe. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you are. Thank you for watching my videos. My name is Da Vinci Jeremy. I'm in the pipe 5x5, dinner live here in Dubai. My birthday was this weekend and that was an awesome birthday. Thank you everyone for your birthday wishes. I really appreciate it. And yeah, this is now a new year for me. I'm 52, going to 53, and it's been a wild ride all the way here from the birth of Bitcoin, right, to today. And we are seeing that Bitcoin is now mainstream and suffering from the mainstream issues that we're going to be talking about in today's episode. And we're going to be going over some news articles and then doing some TA at the end. So make sure you watch all the way to the end. It's going to be some critical information in this video. Make sure you hit the like. Make sure you share this with your friends. And maybe we can get this horrible manipulation to stop on Bitcoin. If we can just pressure Coinbase to show its Bitcoin. How much Bitcoin you got? You say you got Bitcoin. Show it. Show me the money. All right, with that said, we're going to be doing some TA, and if you're interested in trading, you can do so at bybit.davincij15.com, where you can get up to $30,000, right? And in trading, free money to trade. So head over there right now and do that. Make sure you also have, if you've got that kind of money to deposit, you better have some ID in other countries. Here's a cheap version of that, and they do accept Palua ID, right, for their KYC. So there you go. And yeah, use a VPN after that. Okay, you know, the market is pretty dead right now. A lot of the meme coins are either dumping or going sideways. And I like the fact that our coins have gone sideways, right, with the respects of the market. This shows our commitment, all the different communities' commitment to the projects. I really appreciate that. Thank you guys. You guys are the real heroes, because, you know, you can see Orcs a little bit sideways. Yeah, there's a little bit of a downward pressure, but we're still sideways and doing very well at 10 million market cap. And same with Waffles as well. Now, you can see some of the coins, right? Like this one, I was offered, 100K to promote, and I said no. Look where we are, right? Yeah, it's a complete disaster, right? Right back to the beginning where they were offering me money, and I was like, no. Okay, let's get on to the news, and here's the news for today. Yeah, there's a lot of cool news, and if you're interested in seeing the list of news that my guy was showing me to go over, you can click in the link in the description below. Now, this one guy says Tether is a bigger scam than FTX, says Cyber Capital founder. And do I agree with this guy? Kinda, but at the same time, it's a scam that's sanctioned by the Federal Reserve. So I don't think it's going to be a problem. I do not see them being a problem. Yes, I agree. Tether is a $118 billion scam, bigger than FTX, Bernie Madoff combined. Moreover, he called attention to the stablecoins issuers' alleged fraudulent practices, including its failure to provide proof of reserves or submit independent audit despite promises to conduct an audit in 2015. No audit has been done. Okay, so yes, but who cares? I mean, if the government, here's the thing. There has been smaller companies, right, with reserves assets of with actual reserve assets of dollars, and they were raided by the US government when, Mt. Gox was existing. Back in that days, in 2011, 2012, lots and lots of companies which were helping people get into Bitcoin was destroyed with the FBI breaking down, coming in. It didn't matter that they were in a different country, they stopped them. Yet they don't do that to Tether? Yeah. Okay. So that means they're sanctioned by the government, so it's not a problem. Here's another thing you might want to watch out for, right? Tether, along with Circle and other stablecoin issues, recently blacklisted accounts linked to North Korea's hacking group Lazarus. This reflected the USDT's issues commitment to combat illicit activity despite mounting criticism surrounding the transparency and legal troubles. CBDC. That's why. It's sanctioned, right? It is completely controlled, right? And exactly how the Federal Reserve likes it. Circle predicts stablecoins will be mainstream global payment methods. Like, yeah, tell us something we don't know for now. That's probably the future of stablecoins. However, they will disappear when Bitcoin reigns supreme. Okay, Circle is confident that there will be a mainstream adoption of stablecoins as money for the internet age. We expect there will be internet payments firms and other financial services companies that will attempt to enter and expand this space, which is strong signal for stablecoins are here to stay. Okay, so yes, this is true. However, as more and more people use it, there will be gain more and more control. And so eventually they will stop you from actually trading those stablecoins for actually, the Ethereum or Solana or Bitcoin. Well, wrapped Bitcoin, they won't stop you. And we'll explain why. Because you're still screwed. A goal to hit $10,000, Peter warns the US dollar could collapse in a runaway inflation. Yes, Peter. Yes, we know that it is the end of the US dollar, just not yet. Right? So don't worry about it, guys. It will happen. Yes. Gold will go to 10,000. Peter will be happy, and Bitcoin will go to 10 million. And we'll be happier. Is Coinbase giving IOUs to BlackRock and suppressing the Bitcoin price? In shocking report. Rumors have circulated that the Coinbase is issuing Bitcoin IOUs to BlackRock, which purportedly allows the financial firm to manipulate the market by borrowing Bitcoin without maintaining a one-to-one reserves. Okay, yes, this is true. This is 100% true, right? They can own Bitcoin that is, okay, I'll go into an explanation, right, of what are the many things they can do. They can do a lot. They can do a lot to obfuscate the fact that they do not have the Bitcoins, but legally still have it. You're like, what? What? Yeah. Yes. So, as you know, right, my evidence, right, that I believe is true, that they do not have it, even though I can't prove with an absolute to say, you do not have the Bitcoin, because there's no actual paper document. I just know that here, this is industry-wide standard practices, right? That you can see in this tweet here. And here, we can read this clip from the article. A very similar lawsuit was filed in 2007 against Morgan Stanley. In the case, small investors were also claiming they had been defrauded into participating in unallocated metal storage. The bank defended itself by alleging, among other defenses, that it was simply following industry standard industry practices. There it is. There it is. It is standard industry practice. I want you to understand something. It is standard industry practice to say that we have your asset, but not actually have it. I want to repeat that for you. It is standard industry practice to say, yeah, we got your stocks. Yeah, we got your gold. Yeah, we got your silver, and not actually have it. It is legal to do that. And this is your problem that most people just don't seem to get it through your head. Why is it legal to do that? Because there's money that can be printed. And by law, you are a debtor to the person who's promising you whatever asset they are promising you. And if they can't pay you back that asset, they can pay you back in printed money. Period. I want you to understand how many ways that they can pull a fast one on everyone and say they have Bitcoin and not actually have it, because there's many ways, right? Anyway, I should switch them. So one way that basically any company like Coinbase or your favorite exchange, Binance, right, can actually have Bitcoin and legally, but not actually have it, is because they can actually borrow it from somebody else or lease it from somebody else, right? So what that means is that they can actually say, hey, you know what, can I have, you can leave the Bitcoins there, leave it there, but I'm going to pay you to say that those are mine. Leave them there, and I'll pay you to say that they're mine. But you get to keep them. You get to keep the keys. That is also legal. That is very legal, right? So you have a legal right to those Bitcoins, but you don't actually own them. This is possible scam that you can pull, that these companies can pull. There's so many ways, right, that they could pull this off, right? They could actually lease the Bitcoins that they do have, right, to another company, right? Hold them. They get some money for that leasing, but they don't have to give them away. Then on top of that, that company, right, that they leased it to can sell that leased Bitcoins to another person who then sells it back to them. There are so many tricks that they can pull. It's not funny, right? Our whole financial system is about that. Oh boy. Okay. Enough rant. Let's move on, right? You can see this is another person saying some people claiming. Yes, I'm claiming that. All right. Bitcoin's a ticking time bomb. Set targets for 150K by 2025. Yes, we all know the coupled handle looking for Bitcoin to break higher, but yes, there has to be something. There's going to be a printing press moment, and that will probably dump the price if we start printing, and then Bitcoin will continue higher. Make sure this link is also in the description. You can check this out and you can find out more information. This is interesting. Ethereum is dropping like a rock priced against Bitcoin, and we're going to take a look at the dominance to see what's going on. All right. So once again, if you're interested in trading, you can do so at bybit.davincij15.com. Links in the description below. Bitcoin moved up to the 61.8. We're not going to hit the target of the 65K. We do have to break above this. It looks like the 65K is now. If we break above that, that means we're getting higher. Especially if we break below here, that 65K will be a key point, pivoting point. Right now, I think the effective pivoting point would be above the 70K. But yeah, I think you'd still be safe above the 65K as a pivot point for Bitcoin to break higher. Right now, we're seeing a reversal from the 61.8 as the 60K-ish area, and we're headed back down probably to maybe bounce off the 61.8 from this level here. You can see that's all the way down at the 55K-ish area. Probably going to take out the wicks here just to go, stop loss you, and head back up. Probably do a 61.8 bouncy ball situation. Could go as low as the 78.6 That is also a key area for Bitcoin, but I really think that 61.8 is what Bitcoin loves to go to. So that most likely is the target there. Looking at Ethereum, wow, we came to a key support level that was previous resistance and tried to maintain it as support but failed. This is a disastrous situation for Ethereum, and we're going to probably see it hit the target of 1500. I don't even want to think about that. Jesus. Looking at Bitcoin's dominance, the Bitcoin dominance has continued to rise. Unfortunately, we have to say that Ethereum will continue to bleed against Bitcoin for the foreseeable future. We're going to see this at least go to 60%, maybe 61-ish area percent. So yeah, expect more blood in the streets for the Bitcoin dominance and against Ethereum, since Ethereum is the biggest competitor. So we have to expect, since this is the target here, right up here, anywhere from 59.7 to 60.5 is the area of resistance for this dominance run here. And yeah, that means hold on to your Bitcoin. Maybe reduce your holdings in Ethereum at this point. I'm gonna do a TA session later on, maybe for tomorrow, about the Bitcoin to Ethereum price and see what we see there, and if we should basically get out of Ethereum. All right, well, thank you all for watching. I appreciate you guys coming and watching today's show and learning a bit about our financial system. It is what it is, and my friends have called me once I posted that tweet saying, hey, explain this to me, and I did. I explained it to you guys. It is what it is. A liability on the bank's balance sheet or a corporation that acts like a bank is basically only payable in the dollars. So effectively, they don't have to hold the asset. Try to understand that. It is what it is.